to read the first chapter of Dan Brown's new novel, The Secret of Secrets, author of the Da Vinci Code. So obviously, I know not everyone was a big fan of the Da Vinci Code. I thought it was an interesting book. I also read Deception Point. I read Angels and Demons and Inferno. I read Infernal as well, the book Infernal. So I read Deception Point. I read the Da Vinci Code. I read Angels and Demons. I read The Lost Symbol, which is all about Freemasons. The Lost Symbol, the book, Dan Brown's novel, The Lost Symbol, is all about Freemasons. And I also read Deception Point, and I wanted to read Digital Fortress, but I haven't yet. Oh, and I also read The Origin, which was another more newer novel from Dan Brown, The Origin. So I'm a big fan of Dan Brown and his novels. He uses a lot of facts and research. His novels are not just fiction, it's semi-fiction really because he uses a lot of facts, real locations, real science, real facts, historical facts and science, and he woves it into like a story, right? So I really like that, and it's good. And I think people should go back to reading. People should make it an effort to read at least one book a month. Reading is important, and I feel like people don't really read anymore. And even myself, I haven't read too much as much lately as I wanted to. So I'm gonna go ahead and read the first chapter. Let's see how this goes. It really is hard to hold the phone. So I apologize if it's not steady, but I'm gonna attempt to read the first chapter. Let's celebrate books. Let's celebrate reading. And this is a great new book. Just so you know, I haven't read this book at all. I haven't read the first chapter. I haven't even read the prologue. So I don't know, like obviously I read the titles, The Secret of Secrets, but other than that, I haven't read this book at all. So I don't know what's gonna happen when I start reading the first chapter. I don't know, I haven't read this book at all. I don't even know a synopsis of it. So I just wanted to make that clear before I start reading the first chapter. So let's go. Very nice book, as you can see. Oh, it even has a map. So I guess I will read the inside sleeve. The world's most celebrated thriller writer returns with a stunning new novel, a propulsive, twisty, thought provoking masterpiece that will entertain readers as only Dan Brown can do. Wow, my hand's really shaking. It's going to be hard to probably read even just the first chapter. So maybe I'll just read the sleeve because I just realized that my hand hurts. It's shaking. It's hard to hold the phone like this. I need to figure out a better way how I could read the first chapter, but maybe for now I'll just read the sleeve and then promote the book in a sense, like, recommend people read it and then that and talk maybe a little bit about it. But so, anyways, Robert Langton, esteemed professor of symbology, has traveled to Prague to attend a groundbreaking lecture by Catherine Solomon, a prominent noetic scientist with whom he has recently begun a romantic relationship. Catherine is on the verge of publishing a breakthrough book that contains explosive scientific discoveries about the nature of human consciousness, revelations that threaten to disrupt centuries of established belief. So yeah, my hand's shaking. It's really hard to hold the phone. I'm sorry. It's hard to hold the phone steady. I just realized I'm not going to be able to hold the phone and read the first chapter at the same time because my hand's already shaking like crazy, and my hand's shaking. It's just hard to hold the phone. That's why. Uh, I don't have like a well. I'm just saying it's hard to hold the phone at the same time and without it shaking too much. So I'm trying to not make the phone shake. So yeah, we'll just let's just show you this map. Really cool. Maybe I'll just show you the first page, uh, The Secret of Secrets. Maybe just even the first by Dan Brown. Right? See, there's all his books. See, I read them all except for the Digital Fortress. Digital Fortress is the only one I haven't read yet by Dan Brown. Oh, Candace Owens would like the lost symbol since she's has all these conspiracy theories about Freemasons. And I even think, did she say, I know she's right now she's concerned about the feds right in America, but did Candace Owens link Freemasons yet to anything? Yeah, she has, I think. The Da Vinci Code, I don't think a lot of religious people, especially Christians, I don't think they like the Da Vinci Code. Inferno was about like bioterrorism. Actually, and Origin actually was. Yeah, I don't want to give away Origin. I don't want to give away anything else. I'm not going to give away any spoilers. So, anyways, just read the books. They're really good. And let me show you the first page. Um, and let me show. Very nice. Maybe I could just read the first page. Maybe I'll do that. See, this is what I mean. This is great. Like, this is why I like the Dan Brown novels. See, fact. All artwork, artifacts, symbols, and documents in this novel are real. All experiments, technologies, and scientific result. All experiments, technologies, and scientific results are true to life. All organizations in this novel exist. See, that's why I like Dan Brown novels. There's a lot of science, technology, and scientific results in the book, the novels. So, prologue. Maybe I'll just read the prologue. Um, Prologue. I must have died, the woman thought. She was drifting high above the spires of the old city. Beneath her, the illuminated towers of St. Vitus Cathedral glowed on a sea of twinkling lights. With her eyes, if she still had eyes, she traced the gentle slope of Castle Hill down into the heart of the Bohemian capital, following the labyrinth of winding streets that lay shrouded in a fresh blanket of snow. Prague, disoriented, she strained to make sense of her predicament. I am a neuroscientist, she reassured herself. I am of sound mind. Let me repeat that. I am a neuroscientist, she reassured herself. I am of sound mind. That second statement she decided was questionable. So my hand is hurting. It's so hard to hold the phone and read at the same time. So, anyways, I suggest everyone read this novel. It looks really interesting. I'm already very interested. As soon as I saw it, she said I am a neuroscientist. Yeah, I'm really fascinated with neuroscience. So I'm actually really excited now to read this novel. And let's go back to reading, everyone. I know television and I know YouTube, it's people don't read as much anymore, but people really should, I think. And if you're going to read, like, if you're going to read something good, right? And this is a good book. The Dan Brown novels are good, especially this new novel I highly recommend. I haven't even read it yet, but it already looks really interesting. I mean, I've read the other Dan Brown novels, so that's why I'm excited to read this one. All right. Thanks to everyone for watching. My hand's hurting. It's hard to hold the phone and talk at the same time. So I'm going to go. Thank you. That's it for now. Das Vidania.